This video is all about, excuse me, how do I ensure that I get more sweets than my wife and children? Now actually that sounds really selfish, but it's actually a really, really important thing. So, what I've done is I've assumed that basically we're not all equal and that we should have different amounts of sweets. So, went on the web and found fairly quickly on an NHS website somewhere that the calories that we should all take in per day. So I should have 2,500, my wife should be 2,000, my 10-year-old son should be 2,000, and my 5-year-old son should be 1,500, roughly speaking. There you go, you can see us there. Okay, I've got 40 chocolate eggs to be shared out, and I have gone to the shop and bought 40 chocolate eggs. Okay, if you don't believe me, pause now and count. So, how do I share these out? Well, if you want to be really impressive, pause the video now and do it yourself. Right, maybe you need a first hint. Right, first of all, you might want to simplify the ratios because the ratios aren't very nice. So again, you can pause it now if you want to try. But I've simplified the ratios and I've got that if you divide them all by 500, you've got that I should get 5 to my wife's 4, to my 10-year-old boy's 4, to the 3 shares that my youngest son should get. In total, that's 16 shares. Now these 40 eggs have got to be shared out in 16 shares. So that would mean that each individual share is 2.5 eggs. So let's apply that to the problem I have here. So we've got, I would get 5 lots of 2.5, my wife would get 4 lots of 2.5, my 10-year-old son, so on and so forth. We get 3 lots of 2.5. Now when I add all these up, I should get 40. Now if you do add those 4 numbers up, you do get 40. So I should have 12.5 eggs, my wife 10, my eldest son 10, and my youngest son 7.5. Now this is important because what would happen if I didn't apply maths to this problem? What would happen if we shared out the eggs equally? Well, if we shared out the eggs equally, we'd take the 40 eggs, divide them by 4 and share them out. And what would then the consequences be? Well, as you can see, my wife and my eldest son wouldn't be affected in any way, shape or form. But my youngest son would very quickly put on a huge amount of weight. And then, of course, after putting on a lot of weight, he might have problems with diabetes when he gets older. Whereas for me, I'm just going to die. I would probably die if I didn't have enough food. Okay, so it's very bad for me. And that proves, mathematically, that I should have more sweets than my wife and children.